Hey, puppy people, it's Cindy. I am here with another vocabulary lesson for you. So you understand these basic training, behavior, veterinary, anatomy terms. The more you know, the better pet parent, pet guardian you are. That's all there is to it. And better handler and trainer, for sure. Which leads us to the lesson for today, kids. It is something that we use all the time. And if your trainer, your behaviorist, your whoever is not familiar with this, it's time to find another one. Okay, this is the basis for a lot of stuff that we do in behavior. Can you guess it? It's classical conditioning. Hello, Pavlov. You all studied it in school. How Ivan Pavlov taught the dogs when they drooled, or when they heard the bell to drool, because he paired the two stimulus together. So then you didn't need the food; they just heard the bell, they drooled. Remember that? Is that ringing a bell for you? So classical conditioning, we use this a lot. And what it is when you're pairing two stimuli together, so one takes on the meaning of the other. I'm going to read you the definition because I want to make sure it's succinct, whatever. So the definition, it's a learning process, that occurs when two stimuli are repeatedly paired, a response which is at first elicited by the second stimulus and eventually elicited by the first stimulus alone. So again, he showed the dogs the food, and it was the food that made them drool, but he rang the bell at the same time, and he did that often enough that the bell took on the meaning of the food. So he didn't need to show them the food anymore. He rang the bell and they drooled. Okay? Pretty darn cool. So how do we apply this? Many instances, like when we teach the dog the word good, we teach them their name, when we pair it with things like socialization. So the kid gives them a nice yummy treat, so he associates, oh, I love kids. Kids are great. So even when there's no treat, I still love kids. Other applications of this would be cute little tricks like teaching your dog to sneeze or yawn. Sneezing, sometimes they'll do out of frustration. So we show them a treat, they get frustrated, they sneeze. Good achoo, good sneeze. And then we can get away from the food. We just say achoo and they'll sneeze. Okay. So other applications of this, one that I use a lot is with reactive dogs. So if your dog gets excited when they see another dog, if we react to that at all, we are actually reinforcing it. And this happens a lot. It's all about the timing. So this happens a lot, and I see other trainers do this too, where they will tell people, if your dog reacts or barks, you have him do a sit, you have him do a watch me, and blah, blah, blah. So if your dog barks first or gets reactive first, and then you reward it, that becomes part of the sequence, and you're actually rewarding that barking. So it's all about the timing. So what we want to do is reward the dog for being quiet before they start to bark. And that's why oftentimes I'll toss some food on the ground, or we do that search command. We toss it on the ground so the dog is busy looking for the food, and he's quiet and relaxed while he's getting the food, and that dog walks by. So now he's associating the being quiet with the dog, not the reacting. So timing is everything. Classical conditioning. It's an oldie but a goodie, and it's a standby that we use all the time. There's so many nuances to this. And if you understand this, there's a lot of practical applications for it. So Operant conditioning. Your word for the day. Impress your friends and family. The more you know, the further you go. So go play with your dog. Have a great day. Thanks for hanging out with me. And yeah, be intentional. Watch what you're rewarding. Okay, go play with your dog.